second here. And here we are. Yay! Here we got a little rainbow. See if I can get it right here. There we go. Hi. All right. Namaste. Welcome in Lakech Arakin. Hello. It's so nice to have you here on this beautiful day of Samhain. It's October 31st. Some people know it as Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Souls Day, and tomorrow's Day of the Dead, and Hanal Pishan here in the Yucatan. The Maya have a little different version of that. It's quite beautiful. And all of it tells us what? That we're in a really special time. The ancients knew it. We know it. We're a little busy running through life, not really paying much attention to the things that are happening. And so I'm very blessed to live a sacred life. And I love to come and play with you and create sacred experiences for you too. So I've put together my altar. I keep moving it so you can see it. You can't quite see here. We have our jaguar. I can move some of these things back a little bit. And we have scarab and cat, and we have our beautiful feathered serpent. We have Bast here. Perfect for healing, our beautiful Egyptian goddess. And of course, we have Isis, and we have all kinds of more, many goddesses. And it's my beautiful scarab from Egypt. The Sphinx wanted to come. So she doesn't come out that often. This is from Egypt as well, so you can tune into the vibrations of that. I like her. They show her here with, and this is basalt, so it's a natural rock. And everything I buy when I go to Egypt it's not as glamorous, but it's got the power of it being a real stone from the area, like Thoth back here. Okay, and we have Kuan Yin, and we have the angels, and we have the Mayan angels, and we have abundance. I pulled a card, and we got the abundance card with overflowing coins. So we're having a party today. It is Samhain. Samhain is a very magical time of year because what people say is the veils are thin. What does that mean? Well, it means it's easier for us to tune into our sacred feminine gifts, our tools, our wisdom, our powers. And if you guys can let me know, if someone can let me know if my sound is okay. I'm using a headset that I haven't in a while, so hopefully everything's good. And hi, Lisa. Hopefully, let me know if you can't hear me. Okay, sweetie. And so we're going to have a sound healer coming on. She's going to do a sound bath for us. That's Shannon Brown. She's been on my show before. Phenomenal voice, phenomenal professional musician and artist. And I just love her. She's one of the gifts that's come into my life this year. And that's the fun thing about life. Every moment is to be appreciated and enjoyed and used, because it's never going to happen again, but it's always going to exist as what you experienced. So everything that I do with you is let's find our power. Let's find our voice. Let's figure out how this world works. Let's figure out the rules to this game we're in, because it's an illusion, and it's such an illusion, but we believe that it is such a solid thing. And we're up against time, money, limits, abundance, worthiness, and all kinds of forts that we've built that are nothing. They're just air. So this time of year, you can see through that veil. You can see through the illusion of your relationships, where are you fooling yourself around who you are when you go into the other world, which this is what this is about. And then media, fear sells. So that's why you see all fear stuff everywhere. So don't listen to it because it's designed to sell. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Thank you very much. It's 10, 10 right now here where I am. And so we're going to be walking in this magic because this is a moment when we can sense not just the ancestors or the dead, because this is about all realms, all of your 360 senses. Let me get a sip. And those senses have many, many layers that need to wake up, many, many layers that need to get in shape, many, many layers that have laid dormant, or you haven't trusted, or you haven't used, or you haven't exercised. Are you working on your telepathic network? This is basic. We have to catch up with what's happening right now. A lot of the disease, a lot of the stress right now is that the world, the reality around us, the structure of light we live inside of is very, very advanced. And we've missed out on many, many years of moving into the next, like going to college, okay? Like not staying in kindergarten, going to the next grade. But we've stayed in our mind and in our greed and in our mental and our obsession with creating material things. And that was something we were meant to learn. We were meant to realize how powerful our mind is, but we got stuck there. And now we see the consequence of that, because being stuck in that, we went through the entire era of water and the divine feminine when we were supposed to, this was prior to 2012, 2011, we were supposed to be learning the message of the sacred feminine. And then at 2011, 2012, we moved into the era of unity. And that's what we're in now. We are being offered these enormously high states of consciousness, this ability to communicate with other realms, with beings. It doesn't matter what you call them. You can call them fairies, you can call them colors, rainbows, ascended masters, you know, your grandmother, a frog, the frog that lives in my bathroom downstairs. She's such a sweetie. And animals, everything is alive. Everything is a part of the same thing. We are literally all one. We're all part of the illusion, but we're all part of source. We're all part of the infinite field. Now, when you become telepathic the way you're meant to be, balanced, masculine, feminine, you can take advantage of all these incredible opportunities that are happening right now. And it's profound. If the next 10 years, let's say, let's hope, we are going to continue this accelerated opportunity, there's no better time to say yes, yes, yes to whatever is showing up for you. If it feels aligned, you have to step out of your comfort zone. Don't jump at things from desperation. Look at the energy underneath it. And right now, and for the next few weeks, and then all the way until the solstice, when we turn around and start growing our light again, we're going down. We're on the descent. We are with Persephone. This time of year, it's a beautiful thing to have your altar with an apple. Oh, forgot my apple. It's downstairs. With an apple cut the correct way. I'm a proper Celtic goddess witch girl. You cut it this way. And when you open it, there's the star, the 5-pointed star, the pentacle, which is the sacred feminine symbol. It's the symbol of all the elements. It's the symbol of the third eye. It's the symbol of life. It's all beautiful things. It's not any of the evil things people manipulated into. And then you can lay that open on your altar. Get a pomegranate. It's really beautiful, but I usually let mine just sit there. If you want to eat it, I highly recommend it. And then educate yourself with Persephone. I'm not going to go into her today because we have guests, and we have the creator of Judith Shaw, the Celtic Goddess Oracle, is going to come today. How fun is that? So, you know, the universe delivers when you say, oh, I want to play with interesting people. I want to play with people who are aligned to what? Not, oh, I'm afraid I'm going to attract a bunch of people who are mean or critical or I don't know, difficult to be around. Stop telling that story. Those people don't come into my life. And if they do, I immediately say, oh, no, thank you very much. I'm not going to have that conversation. I'm not going to do that. And we part ways pretty quickly because energetically, I'm not making them wrong, but I am setting a boundary for my energies. This time of year, we need protection. So the first thing we're going to do is open our circle. And you know, I've already created the temple, and the temple is also the Infinity Healing Chamber. It's very special, of course, for today. Samhain is the new year for the Celtic goddesses, and I've practiced it for so many years, I can't remember now, over 30. And I raised my kids completely inside of the Celtic Reformed congregation of the goddess, in the sense of ritual and parties and celebrating these times of year, and going with women, and really beautiful, gorgeous nature, loving, nurturing. I felt so incredibly nurtured after my daughter died. I found this goddess group, and it was the first time I had the courage to step into what had been calling me, but the fear, which we all know now, what I call the burned at the stake syndrome, right? That either conscious or unconscious knowing that you were in some way harmed, in it could have been your head was chopped off and you remember, or, we had a lot of things around putting our head back on, okay, chopped off and hung and slit. But it's not just those kind of super dramatic things. It's people threatened or hurt our family, or people we loved, or we were outcast, or our reputations were ruined, or we were belittled, or our powers were taken away. So there's many, 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 many ways that retribution has existed. And we are the brave ones that have come right now to go down into that darkness. So what is happening right now is shedding. Remember, we're in the year of the serpent. So I'm going to bring through for you the Morrigan. And if you don't know her, hi, Candy. Good. Hi. Oh, good. Thank you. This is an Irish goddess that's very powerful, and is one of those ones that's considered a battle goddess and an omen for doom, and yet has incredible powers for us. And we're going to allow her to speak for herself and tell us what is her real energy for, because I don't believe the stories that I read. I look at them and then I connect to that consciousness, that being, that embodiment. What is the Morrigan? What is Kuan Yin? Okay, Kuan Yin, everybody knows Kuan Yin is the one who embodies compassion, that holds everybody's pain in her lap. And she's a bodhisattva. She's an ascended master, but she chose to stay in the realm with us, holding all of our pain and surrounding us in 100% compassion until all of us have got that we are gods, that we are the divine, that we are the creator, that we are worthy, that we're supported, that we're supplied, that there is nothing we're denied. And the only thing that will achieve that is not suffering and not sacrifice and not chasing. It's surrendering and going inside of us, because everything else is a reflection. So it's a beautiful time of year. We're going to talk to Bat, and we're going to talk to Snake, and we're going to talk to Raven. And Raven is not only the first energy and animal energy, other than the jaguar, of course, came to me for today. Very magical being. However, also Raven is the sign for the Morrigan. Okay, so it's really beautiful how all these things weave together. There's some more animals that will come in, and mostly we're going to have Celtic. Other energies are going to be weaving through whatever we want. So please enter this space as if it is a temple that you are coming into, and have a seat, find your spot, get yourself comfy wherever you are. I have many, many candles going today. And I've been burning copal, still going. So as you enter the space, you can feel and sense that. You can smell that very deep, deep, smoky smell. And it's such a perfect protector for this darkness. And as we're going into the other world, because that's what we are here, this is the new year. Because why? Well, to the Celts, it's the new year because when you go down to the depths of yourself, you are reborn. And when you come back up at the solstice, you will be walking towards a new sun, a new light. You will have new abilities. So like Inanna, we strip bare, just like your whole body, just pull it off like a rubber mask, and she hangs it on the wall and she goes into that underworld. not to be sacrificed in a fearful way, but because she's like, my fears are not going to control me anymore. Nobody else gets to decide for me what I think, what I feel, what this means. In fact, I don't know that I've ever given myself permission to do that. And then we're going to talk to Hecate, who is just so dear to me. If you don't know Hecate, she's another beautiful dark goddess, so to speak. Not really maligned in the way a lot of these are, but we are going to be unraveling this year in the fire. We're going to be reclaiming our power from the fire and purifying everything that has happened to women and to the sacred feminine and to the wider version of what that means, what that has meant in the evolution. And we're going to fix it. We're going to turn it upside down, and we can do it very quickly. We don't have to worry that we lost that time because we can flip it. Okay, so hi, the mighty Zeus. Lisa, cat. Oh, I had a huge release when you said like Inanna. I know. You're so welcome. If you don't know Inanna, I worked with her for so many years early on. I knew nothing about the goddesses. I knew nothing about this. And that was the beautiful thing about that group was I got on the ritual committee. I started to learn what are directions? What are the colors that go with the directions? How do you talk to an element? What does that mean? Talking to the seasons, respecting, the new moon, actually getting together and planting seeds in little pots and, putting our blessings into them and gifting them to people and just taking this incredible place we live and filling ourselves full of appreciation for it. So because you're so transparent right now, you want to be protected, and that's not in a fearful way. That's because you want to be protected from your own thoughts. You want to be protected from your own beliefs because everything is a reflection of you. And you want to be protected from what's reflecting at you, what you see around you in your day to day, because it doesn't have the power over you, but we were told it did. This is where you see through the dark. So I suggest you take Jaguar with you. That is my medicine. Ish, however, Jaguar is such a beautiful medicine, and any cat that you would like, call in your own cat. Ishel is right over there because they can see in the dark. And that concept is that they give you their vision. And that's not like, oh, I won't bump into things. That's seeing, inner seeing with the heart, seeing with that inner eye, seeing with your palms, seeing. You have eyes all over, by the way. We activate them in some of my classes. So what happens now is that you're going to say to yourself as we do this, that this activation that we're doing, this temple that you're in, you are going to take it with you as long as is optimal for you at this time. Those are really powerful words, because as your words speak, create things, then you add to it, you see it, you just feel maybe a feeling of light or a beautiful pink sphere around you. It doesn't matter how detailed it is, you speak it, and then you are telling, and that gives everything a focus, because the universe is literally sitting here with silver platters going, would you like this? Would you like this? Oh, I thought you want, no, you don't want that. Okay, you want this way. But it cannot give it to you if you're saying, I'm poor, I never win, I can't do this. The minute you say, I can't, they shut the door. They are not going to override you. You're not like, oh, and then suddenly the money came. Maybe because it was like that close to manifesting. But manifesting is a very, very tricky art, because we were never taught to control our emotions or not believe our mind. And we have to take that back. So we walk through the darkness, we can see more, we can sense more. You have 360 senses. You don't need to know what they are. You need to be aware that you are going to stand in the center of you. And this is true always. So I want you to breathe into that center. I would love it if you lit a candle every day for the next 4 days, because you give the ancestors that light. When I light a candle, I say, I am the light. I am the light. There is no darkness within me. And what that means is that I'm not denying things that I think I'm ashamed of, or whatever you might consider dark. I'm accepting all of me, because all of me is important, whether I like it or not. and then it dissipates, and then we have our power back. Also want you to walk with the awareness that you are spreading energy with every word, with every breath, with every step you put on the ground. You literally should see your footprint lighting up energy. What are you giving Gaia? Are you walking along pissed off or happy or going, I love my life, everything is in harmony, all the doors open for me? You have to speak it and then see it and feel it and speak it and see it and feel it and speak it and see it and feel it and not listen to anybody else. And you do that until it shows up, not until you think it should have shown up and then you get mad and go back to saying nothing happens for me. Then you're the one that shuts the door and it starts all over. Magic is about remembering the laws of the universe, and the laws of physics are working. And if you go, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I have it, I have it, I have it, I have it. Oh, it's never coming. Never mind. They're like, oh, okay. Never mind. You've got to do it with your magic. Woo, woo. Okay, I'm so excited. So let's, who else wants to talk? All right. Anything you want to share, anybody you love, what you love about this time of year. I loved the dress ups. I got to be whatever I wanted on Halloween, and I got to eat candy, and nobody controlled me. It was like paradise. It was the best holiday of the year. And of course, now I still like to play dress ups. I got this out. I hardly ever wear this little fancy thingy dooey here. So, okay, I'm going to have a beautiful drink of my Jugo Verde, and I'm going to go see what we got going on over here. Okay, so, here we are. So we're going to dive in now, and this starts tomorrow, so please jump in. It's so super incredible, the magic that's already coming forward for each day, the mystery and magic they're giving. Boom, 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 these drops. And then in less than an hour, we get to eat it and we get to live it. And then the next day, they give us the next one, and it's going to just be this incredible experience. All right, so first up is we're going to talk with Hecate. We're going to open the circle. But first, I want to give you this consciousness stuff. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it. If you don't know Hecate, she is an incredible goddess. She is a queen. Okay, this is a grown woman. She's not a crone. She's not. I don't like the word crone. I use sage. So maiden, mother, sage. I'm a sage. But she's the queen. And what's interesting is the two goddesses that stepped forward, because how many could we talk to right now? Persephone, of course, and many others. Demeter. And here we have Hecate, which is very, very common for this time of year, but she's a queen. And we have the Morgan, who's a queen. And I just did this Lost Queens retreat in Glastonbury, and I'm still playing with, I'm letting them speak to me about what is the theme of next year's in Glastonbury with the stones. Is it going to be the queens again? I don't know. This is very interesting. So just to let you know, she is the one that stands at the crossroads. When you get to the crossroads in your life, there may be 2 ways or 200 ways behind her, but she's standing there and she's saying shadow, light, right? Which way do you want to go? She's known as the witchcraft magic goddess. She's a tripled-faced goddess often. She guides you through the past and the present and the future. What a perfect time of year to be able to access your past, present, and future so much more quickly. Keeper of the flame of truth, which I love because we have owl with us today. And owl means a lot of things in different cultures. It's very, 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 very powerful, very important. And what I love most about the owl is Greek with Athena. The owl on her shoulder sees the truth, sees through anyone who comes near her and tells her they're lying or this is the truth or trust this person or say yes to that or whatever. So it's like this wisdom keeper using its skills to support you. So the owl is with us in whatever way that might be for you. Vision and night vision also, again, good for us now. Now, the secrets to the underworld, because that's where we are right now, right? And the keys to the hidden doors in the underworld, because that's why we're going there, to free our dungeons, to free our fears, to free our past, to free what we forgot. Because believe me, you've locked away a lot of stuff. She's a protector, and that's another reason for her to come today. And thresholds is what we're at. We're on the threshold of a new era. We're in the metamorphosis, in the center of the threshold to a new era. And that era of peace is only 2 years away. So we have to go into these doors. We have to go into the caves. We have to find ourselves. Now, she is a protector of psychics and oracles. That means seers. That means priestesses. That means healers. That means you. Okay. And if you're awakening your inner power, again, you and me, then she's there for you, because she's not afraid of the dark. Okay, she is the dark, and she teaches the mysteries of transformation. So then we've got our serpent energy coming in, and the courage to walk through the dark, to reclaim our light. And Samhain right now is her season, and she rises to guide us through the veils. This is kind of the typical thing. I downloaded this from her without, I've worked with her so much. It's been a long time since I specifically have talked about her, but she is very high magic, okay? And she is wise magic. She's wisdom keeper, not really grandmother magic. She's more like super wise, older mom level magic, okay? So remember, crossroads, and you're unsure, call on her. Releasing the past. I don't like cutting cords, but I'd say transmuting those energetic cords, strengthening your intuition and your psychic sight. So I like doing that right now when the veil is thin and things are going very quickly and we're shedding layers, and calling back your power, your voice, and your protection while you're calling back your voice, because we have to protect this part of here that has been abused a lot. And this is the time of the witches. This is the time of Halloween and All Hallows Eve, and then all the horror shit they made up about this time. So you have to be really careful, because depending where you live, there's still places that just get all uptight about lighting a candle. So you do for you protection while you are reclaiming your voice, while you are reclaiming your vision, while you are visioning where you're going. And your vision needs to include being in a loving community of accepting people, and the world being that way, and everyone accessing the higher levels of their voice and their intuition and their sight. So this is the opening of the path of the priestess and the healer gifts, which is so perfect. And so she gave us this. Let's go ahead. And those are just some ideas, but you have to be silent for all of these guides. And it's really important for her. And if you go into the dark and you just have one candle, I have a dark blue, that was my vest I had today. However, we're going to just take a deep breath in. And we're going to ask in this moment that our entire light bodies be cleansed, cleared, and healed, aligned to our highest good. Let the breath go when you need to, and let it go down, bathing you, your cells, your bones, your chakras, going through your fluids and your meridians, down through your feet, back up from your earth star now. It expands. I ask for this light. I call on Hecate. I give great thanks as I enter this sacred temple in reverence. I am here fully present. I declare who I am. I am that I am. I'm here to know who I am. I'm here to embody who I am. I'm here to remember who I am. I'm here to let go of work, limits, lack. I'm here to receive and believe. I'm ready to open my inner vision. Hecate, protect me. Open my voice. Hecate, protect me. Guide me through the dark. Let me find the doors that hide my powers. Let me free myself from the past. Now say to yourself, Hecate, keeper of keys, guide me with your sacred sight. Illuminate my path with your torch of light and truth. Protect my journey through shadow and light. Now she's appearing to us. There's dark purple behind her, shadows of trees, outlines of enormous trees with no leaves. It seems dark and forbidding behind her. She glows this deep, deep purple. And as it comes out from her, it's like it's rivers of little light of this deep purple light. She's looking directly at you. There's a spiral on her forehead and it's moving. What direction is it going? Just look at her forehead as she looks into your eyes. You look into her forehead. She reaches from far, far away. Her hands and her arms are like dark branches from the tree. They reach into your heart center. You relax. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. I surrender all that no longer serves me. I surrender the darkness I carry in my heart. I free myself from all beliefs of lack and limit and not enoughness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now you feel as if an enormous rooted tree is being pulled up slowly, slowly, slowly. The roots go far and deep. They're very ancient. She's pulling out an ancient agreement. It has been in there for so long. It is an original agreement. Wow. She lifts it up gently and pulls it back. You see this enormous, enormous dead tree with roots that trail, long, long, long roots. You now realize as she envelops it into her heart that you have a gap inside of you, as if someone has pulled out a giant tree. She whispers, I give you my sacred sight. It's time to let jaguar, owl, and bat. You are standing at a crossroads now. We have removed your biggest barrier. You have no excuses. Take a moment now. Stand at the crossroads here. Before you fill up that space with your fear, your pain, your past, don't think you don't know. Let us illuminate with torches of truth, protecting your journey through shadow and light. Illuminate, 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 illuminate. Sacred sight awakens within you. The torches of truth. Now they grow. You feel her protection around you. What are you going to choose? What are you going to offer here for this gift? What will you commit to as you step onto your path? Which way will you go? How will you choose? Take a moment of silence. Do not decide right now. Wait, wait, wait for the Morrigan. Wait for the Morrigan. Wait for the Morrigan. Now take a moment of silence with Hecate here, standing at your crossroads. Acknowledge, recognize, feel immense gratitude for this profound experience. You've experienced an extraction, a removal of an enormous, ancient, rooted belief that has sat in the way of your ascension, of your becoming. There's no way to know who you are. Don't think. Be here next to the abyss. Now you're staring into an enormous pool of water or light laying in front of Hecate. You're sitting on the ground, you're looking into it. It has scroll work and symbols around the edges. What is it made of? Is it metal or copper? Is it stone? What is crystal? What are the carvings? What are the symbols? This is just for you. You learned scrying. It is a basic telepathic and intuitive skill of all priestesses, all oracles, all healers, all seers, all guides, all healers. Now, draw on this moment to look into this pool of light deep within you. Relax deeper. Take a deep breath in. I'm ready and willing and open and receptive to release everything to Hecate, to use this sacred site to see deeper and deeper and deeper inside. Now is the time for you to choose. The Phantom Queen is in here. It's up to you to see her. Is she inviting you in, to step in, to fall in, to go in? She is the Raven Queen. Raven is here too. The great Morrigan, the Irish Queen, called the battle goddess of the Tuatha De Danann, the race of the Fae, embodies. Her fierceness made her seem like a battle goddess, but she's here to share a powerful message that is different than what you know. Look deeper now. Now, where are you looking inside of your inner vision to see? Are you seeing the bowl? Are you imagining the pool of light? Or are you surrendering and sinking deep into the center of you? The Phantom Queen is here, the Raven is here, and you rest almost in an enchanted sleep. Transformation is better if you rest. You must take responsibility radically for yourself. No one else can protect you. No one else can decide for you. You cannot wait any longer. I am too strong for the world because I do not allow others to tell me what to do, to control my fear or my energy. I protect myself. I destroy anything in my life that is not supportive. I am walking with you through this time because you are ready for true sovereignty. Sovereignty. What does that mean? Are you truly ready for sovereignty, or are you pretending? Because that is responsibility for death and life, war and fate. No one else gets to decide your fate, but that's what you were told. Am I the sign of doom? Yes. Because if you keep going the way you've gone, if you keep listening to that old voice, the inner voice, the fear voice, the doubt voice, the people around you, the past, if you listen to any of it, if you tell that story ever again, they control your fate. They control your fate. And we can take you into the dark 1,000,000 times, but you will never see the door. You will never open it. You will never step inside. You will never realize the gift that is within you, the power that is within you. You do not need anything in the mirror. You are doomed if you keep looking for the signs, waiting. I am here to show you deep in your shadow the wisdom and the magic in the sacred turning of the wheel. Gives you the answers. Ask now, who controls my fate, and simply receive. Each image, each thought, each feeling, perhaps you're feeling it in your body, you're getting an image, you're getting a word, whatever way you're receiving this, breathe it in, accept it, thank you. And as you breathe it in, you accept it and you release it. And when you release it, it is acceptance, forgiveness. You transcend it. It no longer has an attachment to you. Who controls my fate? Where are you feeling it in your body? We call on Hecate, we call on the Morrigan, we call on the raven, serpent, owl, bat. We call on the sacred moment of our ancestors and the guides and those lives that we've lived of wisdom right now to help to free us. Oh, priestesses of Isis, priestesses of Mary, priestesses around the world of all, bring me now the torch, the flame. Purify me, allow me. Who controls my fate? Let me see underneath that. Burn that down. Let me see underneath that. Burn that down. Let me see underneath that. Burn that down. Let me see underneath that. Who do you wish? So right now we're going into the Celtic Oracle Goddess. And then we're going to go into a sound bath. And you're going to allow yourself to stay in this state of who controls my fate, to let it free you, to release more answers within you. And after that, the animal spirit guides will come and they will bring us all together in a final healing. And then you will choose who controls your fate. But not just, oh, of course, I want to control my fate. But we're going to erase the idea that there's such a thing as fate. And you're going to realize you hold your destiny in your hand and in your mouth, in your thoughts, and in your beliefs. Now, one more question. Looking deep in again, the raven is here. The fierceness, the strength. She's infusing you with her strength. Take responsibility. No more blaming anyone. No more judging yourself or anyone else that's giving your power away, that is leading you down a path of doom. It will never show you your power. Go into the underworld with me. Come now. Ask the questions. Get the truth inside of you. Now, we're going to free within you patterns that you've carried in the dark. Breathe in this question. Let it go. Step back. What price are you willing to pay for power? What price are you willing to pay for what you perceive as success, money, security, safety, for health, for love? What price are you willing to pay for what you perceive you want, you need, and is outside of you? So now, as you allow these questions to just move around inside of you, they don't need an answer right now. You don't need a definitive anything. You don't need to understand. They're just going to keep moving around you and around you. Now ask anything you wish. Anything you wish. And now, as Hecate is coming here, you don't need to have a definitive answer for what direction you're going. So now what I want you to do is ask Hecate, ask the Morrigan. These are queens, to lend you whatever aspects of embodying a queen that is outside of our outdated idea of somebody who has power over other people and lives in a stone castle. What does it mean to stand in your truth, even when they call you something unpleasant, even when they misinterpret you? What's the strength that it takes to stand at the crossroads and make sure that people have the support, the protection, that they reclaim their voice before they make a decision? Hecate says, this is the time, this is the time, this is the time. One of the messages was to take radical responsibility for yourself, your thoughts, your energies, your feelings, your ideas, what you do, what you believe, and to never let it go, to stand in the strength. Once you are sovereign and you're a queen, it does not mean that you do not receive help, or you don't ask for help, or you don't have loving, harmonious people around you who support you. It's the opposite. You are aware and worthy of everything around you, supported deeply in belief, in beauty. Now you have an opportunity. You can call on Hecate anytime you're at a crossroads. You can ask for her to awaken your voice, to bring you the protection, to unfold, unravel the darkness. Because the darkness is where life begins and life ends. It is the womb that nurtures and receives, that composts. There is no sadness in the cycle of life. What can you let die today? What stands in the way of your destiny? Now let the ancestors come. Let the ancestors come. Let the power of the ancestors awaken the deepest knowing inside of you. The ancestors are coming. They have very important messages. They say that you must remember your telepathic skills. You must become your own source of protection and wisdom. You must trust your skills because you will be on this journey supported always. And you will be on this journey without anyone or anything, because sometimes that's what's optimal. So we are going to breathe into this symbol here now. Looks like I started an hour early. So we have a whole half an hour to be able to go deeper with some more of these practices. So take a breath, take a drink, come to where you can look with your eyes open. You know, the interesting thing about doing these kinds of work, mystery school work, you know, working with your intuitive skills, increasing your abilities, the ancestors are going to be bringing so much magic to us every day during the Ancestor 20 days challenge, because it is a challenge to commit to do something every day, because it will really change your life so profoundly and just pure magic. So, so right now, I want you to sort of take a breath and tune in. What does the environment feel like? We're in between the worlds and we've been asked to stay here, right? To not get a conclusion, to have this open questions. Who controls my fate? And what am I willing? What price am I willing to pay? And that's to look at your life. Like, are you paying a price with not having any time for yourself, with being exhausted physically, with depleting your money, with feeling overwhelmed or over obligated, under earning? Where are you paying a price that your soul is waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for you to show up, waiting for you we think we're waiting. They're waiting for us. Everything you've got, everything you need, it's waiting, right? So we are going to be opening these centers, and we are protected right now. We still have the Copal going here, and we have the Sphinx, and we have all of our beautiful divine guides, and Hecate is an incredible guide through the underworld. So we're going to have a moment where you're going to start. I want you to breathe in and sort of come a little bit into your body, because you're going to do an open-eyed activation now. And this is something we're going to be doing with the ancestors in the 20-day alchemy class. Starts tomorrow. I'm so excited. So first, I want to explain this symbol. It's a combination of different symbols, right? You can tell that it's part Celtic. And it's sort of the triquetra, but it also has the symbolism of the circle, of the sphere, and the pyramid, and they're all interlocked. And this is within. So there's many, many layers of symbolism, wisdom, math. This is a doorway. This is a portal. Symbols are used in mystery schools. They're used in priestess training. They're used to increase your abilities to see things that are not able to be seen with your mind, with your inner eye, and the many, many parts of your light body that are designed to see. So I want you to start with this, and I want you to enter this sacred space with this beautiful symbol, this portal. And in this space, you're going to open your heart and you're going to just feel into it. You're coming into the sacred space with this beautiful portal. We acknowledge this beautiful moment in time. We love this moment in time. Thank you, Samhain. Thank you, New Year. Thank you to this moment of the ancestors. Thank you for this golden light of protection. Thank you to Hecate and the Morgan, to the raven and the bat for walking with us. Thank you to my own animal spirit guides, and thank you to Jaguar. As always, Ishel, 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 Ishmukane, Ishmukane, Ishmukane. And grandmother, the Morgan is here. Do not be afraid to go to battle for yourself, because the battle is within you. Do not be afraid that you are the strong one. Do not be afraid to stand up for your voice. Do not be afraid. And as you look into the symbol now, I enter the sacred space with an open heart and an open mind. I acknowledge my protection and all the guides and energies that are here to align me to my highest good. And wherever this portal will take me, whatever awakening is here for me, I am grateful that I am here at the right time in the right place. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So as you relax now, very relaxed, do not stick your head out. I want you to become comfortable like this. We're going to do a few minutes, and I want you to start like this. You're going to start at the top of the blue, the inner blue, okay? The top. You're going to trace it with your eyes down the side to the point here, around to the point there, back up to where you started. All right, again, down to this corner, half circle to that one, now up to the top. All right, and for the third one, I want you to go to the inner edge. So just instead of tracing the outer edge, gonna go drop down, very top like that, trace down to the corner, around, same thing, but you're tracing the inner edge and back up. Now, I want you to let your eyes wander up to the top of the triangle, trace it down, do the same thing. Trace the outer edge of the triangle, nice and slow, 2 times on the outer edge. You're acknowledging it, you're defining it. Now drop to the center of the triangle, that edge, and trace it. You're speaking to it, okay? This is a very wise and conscious being. Thank you. You're acknowledging it, you're seeing it. Now drop to the circle, the outer edge, around once, around twice. Drop to the inner edge of the circle, around once, and breathe in. I ask for permission to connect to this sacred portal, to the wisdom keepers, and to all that is optimal for me at this time. Now you enter a sacred space, a bubble of light made from the flower of life, and it is just you and this symbol. Your eyes must now go to the very, very center and rest on any point or any shape closest to the center of the blue. And then soften your eyes and breathe in gently, your normal breath, and breathe out. And feel and see that glowing and moving as you soften your gaze. It's coming to life. It's moving around. Some parts will glow, some will move. You feel a warmth, a magnetic energy coming from here. You feel it on your skin. You feel it going into you. You bring it in with your breath again, down into your heart, and weave out of your heart. Now you are here. You're not asking questions. You're not grasping, seeking. You're just here. This is a chance for you to be present, open, receptive, completely in the eternal now. No expectations, and the joy of beingness. Just keep gazing at it. If at some point you feel drawn into it, taken to another world, if you're having visions, healing, tingling, there's a lot of serious, powerful, beautiful medicine here. So stay in the stillness. This is when the answers come because they are within you. So now, because this is Samhain, the ancestors are asking if you will allow them to come through one of these gateways. These are 3 different energies, 3 different beautiful beings, and it's 11:11. So there's a gateway and a portal right now. Allow the ancestors, yours or any, to come to you now with beautiful gifts, celebration, and the medicine you've been looking for. Now you can rest your eyes if you're still looking, and I'm going to change and share a different slide with you. So we're going to go into talking to the Celtic Goddess Oracle and my Prosperity Magic Oracle. This is the guide, the Sacred Feminine Mystery. Oops, this is the mystery that wants to come. So you can begin to speak with her. This is you, essentially. This is us waking to our priestess, studying that mystical wisdom that's inside of us, calling on our wise past and future lives, practicing this kind of magic and alchemy to take back our power to see and to connect to our soul lineages. Your ancient powers are awakening. So as you look at Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, let me put my headset on. So I have, looks like I'm still sharing. Okay, you can turn that off, honey. I don't know. It's showing me. There we go. Hi. So I've completely lost internet. I have 2 lines, and then we got messages from the company saying it is an outage, so there's no knowing. And Chris just finally got me back on, but this is through my cell phone, so I can only stay a second, just long enough to tell you happy Samhain, and we are going to reschedule. I'm already talking to Judith. Hi, Judith. Thank you so much. And I'm going to contact Shannon, and we'll see if we can redo it tomorrow. And come back. So now I know why I started an hour early. So there'll be this beautiful, wonderful, all this stuff we did with the Morgan and the Raven and Hecate. And so namaste, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful new year. Enjoy this beautiful moment. Walk through. We got really wonderful information. Keep going deeper into who is controlling your fate, and you know who to call on to go back to it. So I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Stay tuned. Get on the list at nanakasha.com. Of course, we'll send that out, let you know. We'll also post on Facebook, and you will see it if you're subscribed here and have notifications. You'll see it. So, okay, I'm going to officially close the meeting. Namaste, everybody. Love you. Thanks so much. Bye.